Yo, what's going on, you guys? I'm FlipArtz. We're back here on Fortnite taking a look at your new Storm Racers missions and challenges. However, in today's video, we're going to be looking at the Storm Racers prestiged version of their mission and challenges, as well as the prestige rewards you guys are going to be getting for completing these prestiged versions again of the Storm Racers missions and challenges. And so if you guys haven't checked out the regular challenges, or maybe you guys are looking for the regular challenges for the Storm Racer missions and challenges, you guys are going to be able to go here on the channel. I do have that video here uploaded to the channel, so I highly suggest if you guys are looking for that video and you guys haven't completed them yet, make sure you guys go and check that out so you guys can see exactly what you guys need to do, where you guys gotta go, as well as all the rewards you guys are gonna be getting for that. But of course, if you guys are here in today's video because you guys completed all the other stuff, you guys are looking for the locations, how to complete things quickly, and all the good stuff for the prestige version of them, then you guys are here at the right place. And so without further ado, let's get into all 7 of your prestiged version of the Storm Racers missions and challenges. So starting off for our very first prestiged mission here, it's gonna be to damage an opponent in the storm. And to complete this challenge, you have to deal any sort of amount of damage to an opponent in the storm. So obviously this is pretty straightforward. All you have to do is find an opponent that's going to be in the storm, damage them while they're in the storm, and that's going to be part of the challenge completed already. It doesn't exactly matter how much damage you do, even if you're going to be throwing a stink at them and doing 5 damage on them. As long as you do anything that's over 1 damage to them in the storm, whether you're shooting at them, throwing a grenade at them, or throwing a stink at them, anything that's going to cause damage, even pickaxing them in the storm, is going to go ahead and complete this challenge. Now moving on to our second prestiged mission here, it's going to be to damage gliding opponents. And to complete this challenge, you have to deal 100 points worth of damage to opponents that are gliding. Now normally I would consider these challenges to be a little bit difficult, or at least for me anyway, because for this one where you have to damage your opponents while they're gliding in the air, obviously using any kind of parasol or any kind of glider, it's going to be a little bit difficult because you won't exactly find opponents gliding all the time during your matches to get the damage done on them, obviously, unless you see that they have just jumped off from a jump pad or coming out of a rift or something like that. But obviously if you guys are playing in a team rumble, this is going to be the best way to go and complete this challenge, only because in a team rumble a lot of people are spawning in all the time, which means they are going to be gliding all the way from one place to another. Right after they die, they come from the sky and then they glide and go towards whatever location they want to go to try and attempt to get more kills and damage done, which means if you guys are in a good position for wherever you guys are during your team rumble in whatever circle it's in, you guys are going to be able to go and catch people that are just spawning in and gliding into certain locations and go and deal some pot shot damage on them as they are attempting to descend down onto the map. So for me, I'm going to be doing all of my challenges like I usually do over in solo, duo, or in squad. But again, if you guys are trying to challenge yourself, you guys can do it in my way. If you guys want to make it easier on yourself, you guys can go into team rumble. And if you guys want to take it a step further and make it even easier on yourself, you guys can also go ahead and make this as a party assisted challenge so that all of your teammates and friends can go ahead and deal damage to opponents if they see people glide. Now moving on to our third prestiged mission here, it's going to be to deal damage to opponents after the first circle closes. And to complete this challenge, you have to deal 500 points worth of damage to your opponents after the first circle has closed. So this challenge is pretty straightforward, so don't get it twisted when you guys are reading this. It doesn't mean that you have to wait for the first circle to actually close before you can actually start interacting and engaging other enemies. For example, obviously if you guys land over in a tilted town, that's going to be a highly congested area. A lot of people are going to be going there, especially if you guys are going to be going there for your first circle, not even before the first circle actually closes. A lot of people are going to be there, so you guys can still go and damage people, take people out, but once the first circle actually closes, then that's going to be when the actual damage counter is going to start to count for when you guys are going to be able to go and complete part of this challenge. So for this challenge, I'm pretty sure once the first circle actually ends up closing, anything after that, any other storm phase for that isn't really going to matter. Everything from there all the way through to the end game is going to count for damage for this challenge. Now moving on to our fourth prestiged mission here, it's going to be to visit the center of a storm circle in a single match. And to complete this challenge, you have to visit the center of a storm circle 3 times in a single match. And so again, obviously very straightforward, just visit the center of the storm circle 3 times in a single match. Obviously you're going to want to make sure that you guys go and do this as quick as possible and then try to get out, because the last thing that you guys want to do is be in the center of a storm circle and be straight into the middle of the map, especially when the map starts to get smaller and smaller, when the circle starts to get smaller and smaller, especially near the end game, because if you guys are in the middle of the map, that means everybody around you, all 360 degrees of you, is going to be shooting and focusing pretty much on you for the most part. So if you guys are ever in the center, what you guys want to do is make sure you guys go to the center, complete part of the challenge here, and then go all the way to the edge of the map there, or wherever you guys want to go, anywhere you guys can take cover, because obviously again, being in the center of everyone is not going to be a good thing, especially for later later rounds, later circles for your match. Now moving on to our 5th prestiged mission here, it's going to be to deal any amount of fall damage to an opponent, and like it says here, to complete this challenge you just have to deal any amount of fall damage to an opponent. So again, like I said, a pretty straightforward challenge here. Deal any amount of damage, even if it's going to be 1 damage, 5 damage, anything like that, as long as you guys can see that when they have fallen from particular heights because of you guys breaking their builds or anything like that, or damaging them on the way to take fall damage, as long as you guys see that when they actually land, whether it's that they don't actually stick the landing or they do end up sticking the landing, but you guys see that they took damage with white numbers, that means that they have taken some sort of fall damage. So whether it's only, you know, like 2 or 3 builds high or higher than that, as long as it's anything above 1, obviously any kind of damage at all, that is going to go and complete this challenge. Now moving on to our 6th prestiged mission here, it's going to be to complete a time trial north of Lucky Landing or east of Snobby Shores. So I did mention this in my previous video that unfortunately, because I am getting these challenges leaked early for you guys, I'm not going to be able to give you guys the exact location of where the time trial is going to be taking place when it's going to be north of Lucky Landing or east of Snobby Shores. But basically all you really want to do is when you guys get to these particular locations is look at the top of your map there, the compass that lets you guys know which direction you guys are looking at, and kind of go back and forth within that area, and you guys should be able to find the time trial. And of course, if you guys are new to the game, basically the time trial should emit a blue light to let you guys know exactly where it is, as well as the actual time trial logo or thing that you need to interact with is going to look like a blue stopwatch. And so again, like I said, we're getting the challenges leaked early, which means I'm not going to be able to give you guys exactly the location of where you guys got to go to complete these actual time trials, or where you're going to be able to go to find the actual time trial. But again, there is going to be a light emitting the same way that you would be able to find the actual center of a storm circle for the purple glow. You're going to be able to find the blue glow, the blue light in that particular area. The north end of Lucky Landing, you should be able to find it somewhere around there with the blue light. And same thing is going to apply again for the east end of Snobby Shores. You're most likely just going to have to use some common sense of where you guys might think it is. It's probably not going to be too far from the actual location, because obviously, for example, if you guys are going the north end of Lucky Landing, if you guys have made your way so north that you guys have gone to Fatal Fields, you guys have obviously gone too far. And then coming in for our last and final prestiged mission here, it's going to be to dance at different telescopes in a single match. And to complete this challenge, you have to dance at 2 different telescopes in a single match. Now this challenge is actually pretty easy, and if you guys actually saw the first video, I did talk about your regular challenges, and for the regular ones, it was actually to dance at different telescopes, not in a single match, but just 3 of them in general. There's actually 2 that I showed in that video there that were very close by, and we're actually going to be using that here in today's video as well. So for this one here, we're going to be looking at this particular little hilltop or mountaintop here that you're going to be able to find just after crossing the bridge coming from the Shifty Shafts area. So as you guys can see in the gameplay here, this is the particular kind of mountaintop or hilltop that you guys want to go to, kind of surrounded by a couple of trees here. You're going to be able to find the telescope. Once you guys land here, dance on top of it, and you guys are going to be good to go. And that's going to be the first one out of the 2 locations for your single match. And for the second telescope location to complete this challenge, you should be going towards the west end of Fatal Fields. It's going to be on top of this particular mountaintop, as you guys can see here in the gameplay. Once you guys go and land towards this one here, or actually build your way up to this one, that's going to be the second one you guys need to go to, and that's going to go and complete this challenge. And obviously you guys can do this in reverse order, or you guys can go to any kind of one that you guys know about on the map. I just chose these 2 because they happen to be very close to each other, and they're pretty much within like a minute or 2 of walking distance. So it's really nothing too far from each other, not even 1 or 2 minutes. It's probably less than that, but you guys are going to know exactly what I mean. You guys can see it in the gameplay here. They're really not too far apart. And so that has been all 7 of your prestiged version of the Storm Racers missions and challenges where you guys needed to go and how to complete them quickly. So now let's get into your 7 prestige rewards for completing these 7 challenges. So when you guys complete any one of your challenges here, you guys are going to be rewarded with 1000 season level XP, which obviously is going to go towards your season level. When you guys complete any of your 2 challenges, you guys are going to be rewarded again with another 1000 season level XP. When you guys complete 3 challenges, you guys are going to be rewarded again with another 1000 season level XP. But when you guys get to your 4th challenge here, you guys are going to be rewarded with an uncommon spray that's going to be called Pixel Blast, but it might actually end up changing because this is what's according to the leak, but it could be changed when it actually is released. Now when you guys complete 5 of your challenges here, you guys are going to be rewarded again with another 1000 season level XP. And when you guys complete 6 of your prestiged missions and challenges here, you guys are going to be rewarded again with another 1000 season level XP. So from the 6 challenges here, from the 7 that you guys have in total, 5 of those are going to be giving you guys 5000 season level XP in total, and one of them is going to give you guys that uncommon spray if you guys enjoy that kind of thing. And obviously once you guys complete your last and final, your 7th prestiged mission or challenge here. Your 7th reward here is going to be a selectable style, an epic selectable style here for your Eternal Voyager skin, which is going to be called Cerulean, or at least that's going to be the color variant there for your skin. And also, as an added bonus for that, you are also going to be getting the Cerulean color selectable style for your harvesting tool set, which is going to be called the Cosmic Cleavers. You're also going to be getting the Cerulean color selectable style as well for the back bling as well as for the glider. But so there you guys have it. That is all 7 of your prestige rewards you guys get for completing all 7 of the prestiged versions of your Storm Racers missions and challenges. So hopefully I was able to help you guys out, and hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys did, remember to drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on post notifications here on the channel by hitting that bell icon next to the subscribe button. Also follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with everything going on regarding my videos, my channel, my streams, and myself. And hey, speaking about streams, I've been streaming a lot over on Twitch at twitch.tv/FlipArtz the link will be down in the description below. And speaking about that as well, the gameplay that you guys are actually seeing here in today's video is actually a clip or an actual gameplay from my actual live stream again over on Twitch. So this is kind of what you guys are going to be able to see, what it's going to look like, the overlay, everything like that when I'm actually live streaming again over there over on Twitch. So if you guys want to drop a follow, you guys want to be able to play with me live on stream, talk to people in the chat, again, go and follow me over on Twitch, twitch.tv/FlipArtz. The link will be down in the description below. Turn on notifications by hitting that bell icon next to the follow button, because you don't want to miss out when I'm going to be streaming next, because I'm streaming pretty much every single day, and I want to be able to play with you guys, talk to you guys in chat, and all the good stuff. So again, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys again for watching. Catch you on the flip side. Arts out.